that there's a artist that's in Lil Yachty's Concrete crew. Her name is Karrabooh.
Nike collab going on, and the whole time everybody was asking, you know, where's Karrabooh? So we're gonna go through these videos so I can show y'all what's going on, because I'm confused a little myself. And as y'all can see, everybody is there. They got the whole suits on and everything, but the only person that ain't there is Karrabooh. And one of the comments that stood out the most that I've seen, right, it say, for those wondering where Karrabooh is, she has been suspected of leaving / removed from the group after unfollowing Yachty and being removed from the contract.
Yeah, so she stopped following Yachty and everybody else. Remember, she seems like she's a star out of the group. Anyway, Yachty spoke on it today. This is what he said.
I don't want to say this. I'm gonna say this shit one time, right? We have split ways with Kara as far as this concrete shit. I don't have nothing. I have nothing to say, nothing bad to say, nothing negative to say about Kara. I wish her the best in her career. Yeah. That's that. You know? Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything really bad to say.
Doesn't really give us any
anything
details.
good to say.
He said nothing good either?
You know? And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything really bad to say or anything good to say. We just split, you know? And I wish the best for Kara in her career.
Now, this is a little interesting because I would imagine that all these people are contracted towards this Concrete label, which is owned by Yachty, which usually you don't see people just randomly leaving any group unless they did something egregious and they're getting dropped. But this doesn't even feel like Yachty is the one doing the drop and look like she's leaving, which kind of comes into a very gray area that I see happen a lot. A signed artist, and I don't know if this is the case, a signed artist shows a unsigned artist love out of hopes or the possibility of them eventually locking into a contract with them. Then before it, as it's building and before it gets to that point, said artist dips. Why? For multiple reasons. This reminds me of the Melly situation with Meek Mill. Again, I don't know the circumstances around that, around this particular situation, but at least what Melly said with the Meek Mill situation, she was kind of supposedly like almost like damn near dream chasers at that point, right? It was kind of said that she felt uncomfortable around Meek and Meek's team. She felt like they were kind of aggressive sexually and she didn't feel comfortable, so she left. Meek felt a way about that because, you know, he probably obviously disagrees that he wasn't, you know, him or his team wasn't being weird to her sexually. Also, it always matters when there's one girl versus everybody else in the group or the label is men, because women take a different type of care, right? When you have a female artist, they need their glam squad. They need their own dressing room. They can't be with the guys because their looks do matter, right? So you end up having to do a lot more for them. And also, you also got to watch that dynamic when you have a bunch of niggas and one female. So with Melly, she left. And I remember Meek felt like it was more of betrayal than anything else. He felt like she was looking for a reason to leave because maybe she sucked out all the clout out of the chasers, pause, and pause on the sucking out. But she extracted all the clout she could from them, and she wanted to move on, right? Again, I don't know if that's the situation with this, but she's the only female that was in the group, and apparently she's left. She hasn't really spoke about it. Let me see if I can see what she got going on. Has she said anything about it? Let's look at her Instagram. Apparently she's now joining somebody else's tour, but she hasn't spoken on why she left, right? She did post that she's in the studio. It's kind of interesting. By the way, you know, people had thought that maybe her and Yachty was fucking, which, by the way, I hear was never the case. Yachty cleared it up later. Remember, they had an argument that was kind of caught on like live or something like that, and was like this, and it was like, yo, you can't last one round or whatever the case is, right? Let's see if I could
Huh?
right here.
Don't run? Yeah, you're running. You're running. You're scared. He's scared. Huh? And that's y'all president. That's who y'all look up to. Y'all talking about one night this, one night that. He can't even last one round.
Now people thought that this was her basically saying he can't last one round in the fucking sense. People are like, wait, Yachty's fucking his artist. I think Yachty came out and kind of like clarified, like, no, I'm not fucking my artist, right?
The baggiest pair.
So she seems to be the one that people care about out of that group. Let me see. Yachty did come out, right? Or I think she came out and said she clarified. Let's see if we can find that. Clarify. She clarified that, yo, she's not fucking Yachty, right? Is this the person who was just playing his video? Okay, I think it was. She came out, she was like, I'm not fucking Yachty. Where did she come out and say that? Maybe Homeboy has it here, right?
Now, I think we should all know who things have face of Concrete Boys. And I went to her following y'all. Lil Yachty actually doesn't pop up either. It's confirmed that something is definitely going on. Like I said, Geo and Karrabooh is...
Yeah. I'll search on the blogs. Lil Yachty, Karrabooh, clarifies. Yeah, this is what she said.
Rounds like fighting. If I didn't think that, I would probably think rounds like guns going off. But y'all didn't think that because y'all horny. All y'all do is sit on and look at porn all day and be on Twitter talking about people y'all don't know all day. And you know what else? Y'all never did nothing in your life. You're civilians. You have no history. You never did no crime. And that's why y'all didn't even think about the other type of rounds like guns going off or people fighting.
Is she a hood girl?
Twitter talking about people.
When somebody say you can't even last one round, I'm not thinking about rounds of ammunition. I'm thinking about fucking or potentially a fight.
All y'all do is sit on. I didn't think that. I would probably think rounds like guns going off. But y'all didn't think that because y'all horny. All y'all do is sit on and look at porn all day and be on Twitter talking about people y'all don't know all day. And you know what else? Y'all never did nothing in your life. You're civilians. You have no history. You never did no crime. And that's why y'all didn't even think about the other type of rounds like guns going off or people fighting.
Yeah. So apparently she's really popular though. She's extremely popular. Yachty actually looked a little sad. He looked a little sad. So I could imagine it's probably with a heavy heart that he's even having to announce that she's not with the team anymore. Karrabooh. Am I spelling her name right? Karrabooh. Okay, yeah, I think I am. Now, if you don't know who she is, if you look at Concrete Cypher, she was the person who had like, I think she had like the standout. She had the standout like verse.
Visible glasses.